you said Bangladesh is a very good side. Do you have any specific plan for Bangladesh or any other cricketer that you're looking for?
Yeah, we've got a few plans for Bangladesh, but I think what we'll obviously have to wait and see what the wicket does. You know, if it is pretty flat, I think it is probably similar stuff to what we've been operating in Karachi. It's, you know, hitting that hard length for a long period of time, and then, you know, we know they have some destructive players in their lineup as well. So I think traditionally it's quite a high-scoring ground, so we have to be on. And then with the bat, yeah, we just talk about trying to build partnerships and do that out there.
Just two here at the front.
Thank you. This is Akhtar Ali Mubarak from Daily Mail. As my colleague has mentioned already, your team performance, especially Tri-Nation Series and against Pakistan, are you thinking that this match is particularly against Bangladesh, wicket is very look like a better paradise, or will be help to seamers?
I think it'll be, well, traditionally it can be quite a challenge for the seamers and spinners and bowlers here, but I think it's about trying to see what works the best out there. It might be a high-scoring ground, it might not. Generally, it is pretty good, but you know, I think it's, I guess, the bowling unit's job to try restrict the best we can. It might not be a 200 wicket, it might be a 300, might be a good score to try chase or whatever we want to do. So I think, yeah, I think what we're quite good at is adapting and being planned, and I think that's what we've got to do tomorrow.
So, what is your tomorrow planning? Tell us, this is a Pindi Cricket Stadium pitches are sometimes very good in batting, sometimes bowling is bouncing. So, any idea? Have you planned about set a target if you're batting first around 350?
I think obviously you look at the stats and what they say, but I think I think what we talk about, especially with the batters, is the communication back to the group. The guys out there in the middle will have an understanding of how the pitch is playing, what they think a good score is, and then we'll try to set that up. But again, it might change between first and second innings. It might dew up, it might skid on, it might not. So I think it's about the communication back to the other guys and what But again, I think there'll be periods through the game where teams can bowl well and you've got to soak it up, and then there might be times where you put the pressure back on the bowling side. So we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Just hold until that's stopped. Or just
In recent time, Bangladesh pacer improve a lot. How do you rate the pacer of Bangladesh, and how do you rate the overall team?
I think they're a very good team at the moment. Like you said, I think they've always had the spin department covered, but now they've got some very good quick bowlers coming through. Tuscan's done it for a long time now, and the fizz, we know how good the fizz can be, and they've got some, Rana's got some quicks coming through. So we've played them a lot, home and away, so I think we're quite familiar, and they're obviously pretty familiar with us as well. So I think there's obviously understanding of how the opposition want to operate on these surfaces, and I guess applying our plans and just doing it for a long time.
My question to santner, that do you think that without Shakib Al Hasan, Bangladesh is a little bit weaker than previous you faced the Bangladesh? And what about our Mahmudullah Riyad? He's an experienced guy like Mushfiqur Rahim. Do you have any special plan for the experienced players like Mahmudullah, Mushfiq? And must be answer my question about Shakib.
Yeah, obviously we've seen how good Shakib has been for a long time. I think he's proven that he can perform in all conditions, and I think I guess. But they've got obviously Rishad coming in, who's a very good leg spinner. Mahidi has done it. Obviously Mamadullah, if he plays, can offer some good overs as well. So I think their balance is good at the moment. They have guys who can attack with the bat as well. Hidroy played a great innings last game. and same Jakar Ali's come on and done a lot of good stuff already. So yeah, it's a team we're not taking lightly for sure. We know we got to be on and on these big events. You know, they can upset any team on their day. So hopefully it's not us.
Mitch, just one question. As a captain at a major event, how nice is it to have basically your whole top 7 in the batting lineup firing?
Yeah, it's a nice position to have. I think obviously the lead-in we had with that Tri-Nations series was a good time for guys to get time in the middle, and yeah, I think at different stages of you know, every game we've played, different guys have stepped up, which is probably the most pleasing thing. Yeah, and I think the guys will take a lot of confidence in that going into obviously that first game against Pakistan, but then also here into Bangladesh. Again, it's probably a reset. It's a different surface, a different team, but I think, you know, the way the guys have been planning and netting and stuff has all been good stuff.